So tell me about you said something happened on school.
Oh yeah. I guess it's situated now, but
Okay.
um so he had a teacher and I guess the teacher didn't work out. So the first week of school, she kept texting me saying how it was bad and stuff, and not bad, but that he wasn't listening and following directions. So in my head, I'm thinking he being bad. So like I had, you know, was talking to him about it. Then we was disciplining him and stuff, and something. So then she would get him to call me too. So one time she got him to call me, and she didn't know the voicemail was on. So I heard her in the background, like her tone of voice just sounded like she was just, I don't know, she was just mean, and
Hmm.
she didn't have no patience with the kids in there. So I had went up to the school and I told them about it, and I showed them the voicemail, and then she ended up getting fired. But I was like, okay. So now I guess they about to have a new teacher. So I was like, it was a lot going on these past 2 weeks with this school. Um, so I'm just like, is it gonna be okay, and is it gonna work out as far as my schedule? Because I mean, the girl is helping the babysitter there
Okay.
so far. So, but
So
yeah,
everything's working out pretty good. Okay. As far as your friend, I feel like y'all may balance each other out. I feel like duality is a thing. So whatever it is that you're looking and expecting for from her, I feel like turn this TV down a little bit, baby, please. Um, I feel like for you to understand that there's always an opposite and equal. Okay. I feel like this may be like a positive influence in your life. So we have the disc in reverse, seven of wands in reverse, and the eight of wands in upright. So I feel like there has to be some sort of acceptance of each other.
this call will be recorded.
Um, yeah, so some acceptance of each other's differences, because I feel like y'all may have some differences that manifest themselves within the next few weeks. You may those differences may be highlighted. We have the star card and the upright now. And I feel like it's very important to respect each other's differences and to know that that will strengthen um your relationship. It may be I feel like at times it may come off a little overwhelming, kind of, but I feel like this is a positive change in your life. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is a positive change. I feel like maybe you may not necessarily, or either her. It could be you or her or whoever it is, feeling like feeling like you never had like a certain experience with friends. Like you never had like a reciprocal. There may be like a little. I'm not getting a lack of trust, but almost like a question of like, are you for real? Or are you serious? Are you like really loyal? Are you really in my corner? This, that, and the third. I feel like there's certain experiences that you guys provide to each other that you have not experienced in friendship before. So there could be like a little bruising with the seven of wands in reverse, a little bruising. There could be a little timidness to where like you want to do something, but then it's like maybe not, maybe second guessing yourself a little bit. Maybe this other person is doing that. I feel like that other person is second guessing, like should I call her today or should I text her today, or is that too much? Like we just spoke yesterday, that might be too much. She might be busy, or I might be disturbing her while she, resting, she pregnant. It could be some shit like that. And it's like, why the hell are you overthinking should you text your friend or not? If my friend run across my mind and reach out, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't, because I'm just busy and I like just to be alone, my personal space. But it's like if someone run across my mind and I feel like reaching out, I'm reach out like, what's up? Hey, it's really nothing to it. I feel like it's really nothing to it. Yet there's being big deals made out of nothing. Um And that could just be from how things may have transpired, like in the past or whatever the case is. I feel like there's insight and inspiration with this um star card that you may guys may like come up with some sort of plan of action together, like, you know what, we should do this. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Or you may realize that y'all had a similar hope or dream. Like, you may be telling her, like, y'all might just be conversing and she telling you, I always wanted to do this and do that. And you're like, girl, me too. And she's like, well, shoot, let's do it. And y'all collaborate together and try to make something happen. I feel like Four of Pentacles is out here on the board. I feel like you guys need to make sure that y'all are leaving egos aside, but also making sure that you are. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. I feel like making sure that it's equal give and take. I don't feel like it has to be tit for tat. A lot of Pentacles on the board. We got the Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and now the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be tit for tat, but making sure that there's an equal give and take. I feel like you guys do balance each other out. You collaborate very well. You go together very well. I feel like the teamwork. I feel like I don't feel like either one of you outshine the other. I feel like where one person is strong, the other person may be a little weak, and vice versa. So you guys really balance each other out. Just accepting the differences, the duality, the individual ism within the two of you, the authentic, it makes the relationship more authentic, or whatever the case is. But y'all do have similar hopes and dreams that I feel like over the next 5 to 8 weeks, the next 5 to 8 weeks, you guys realize that there's something that y'all want to work together on. I feel like also it could be like some sort of financial investment as well. Ace of Pentacles is up on the board. I feel like there's another like a financial investment that you guys may want to save, like some sort of goal you guys save towards, and you guys hold each other accountable, right? So I feel like something flourishes here. This is really good energy. I feel like something flourished, but I'm getting like a molehill. There's a molehill that you guys need to get over of the timidness, the second guessing each other, second guessing yourself about what moves to make, what to communicate and how to communicate it. Just be your fucking self. Um, but I feel like you guys balance each other out really, really good. What was I about to say? Collaborate really, really well. It's like teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like there's something that comes in a nick of time. Spirit is telling me like a buzzer. Was it a buzzer beater? Like a buzzer beater, like something happens in a nick of time, like someone comes through for the other, like right when it's the most important, right when it's most necessary. And I think that's the sweetness. I think that's when a person's true intentions are revealed. So either your true intentions or her true intentions are going to be revealed when there's like a nick of time.
Get him so he walk in front of it.
There's like a nick of time type of thing where one of you really comes through for the other. And then I feel like there's that resting point where it's like, okay, this person means well, this person has my back. Seven of Pentacles, kind of like, I feel like the good outweigh the bad. Kind of uh
Yeah.
yeah, good outweighs the bad. You feel like you got a harvest, but I feel like there's way more to go. I feel like this may be a long-term friendship. I don't feel like this is something like, it's almost like y'all are soulmates, honestly. I don't feel like this is something that is just, a right now type of situation. I feel like this friendship can withstand a few tests of time. Hey. There's a few tests of time that this friendship can withstand. I feel like there's an awakening here. Like, I feel like you guys awaken something in each other. I feel like also there's like a strength and healing. We got the Four Swords in reverse. Four Swords in reverse next to the Seven of Pentacles. There's like a healing that you guys provide to each other, like a soothing, so that something about you is soothing to this person. It feels like home. Something about this person is soothing to you, feels like home. Okay. So yeah, does this friend, hold on, let me pull all right. Does this friend have good intentions? Is this friend solid? That's the question. Is this friend solid? The Page of Swords, this friend may be young, maybe younger than you, I don't know, or they may just have
Yeah.
like a young spirit. But I feel like this person may want to model after you, like they feel so inspired by you, like they watch you, watch your mannerisms. They may not say anything or do anything, but it's like they're watching you strategically because they just feel like they feel like you're that it, you're that girl, you're her. You know what I mean? Like they admire you. And I feel like you, regardless if you know it or not, you may influence some of the decisions that they make. We got the page of swords in the upright, two of swords in the upright, six of swords in the upright. So I feel like whatever has been going on, I feel like this person is going through like a calmer times. I feel like this person may have some financial situations coming up. I not like issues, but I feel like this person either they make or they're more financially stable than you, or they are good at accounting, or either they just got some money coming or something. But I feel like you know how certain people, like when you come across certain people, it's like certain things start happening for you, either good things or bad things. I feel
Yeah.
like this is the type of person that positive things may start happening in your life just from the simple fact that you're connected to this person. We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the upright, and then we got the Three of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this may be something that this person is not disclosing as far as their financial readiness or their financial situation. I feel like they may be reserving that, or they don't tell many people about that. I feel like this person may have had this person may have not had much goals in life, or may not have had much motivation to pursue their goals. I think that's what it is. They have goals, but they and options and opportunities, but they've hadn't had much motivation to pursue it. So I feel like that's kind of what you bring into this relationship, is motivation to pursue the goals, to go after what you need to go after. Um, so I don't think you need to be questioning this person's well, this is basically what spirit is saying. Is like
Yeah.
how I'm saying, like, oh, the person may be like, oh, I want to text her, but I just spoke to her yesterday, maybe I don't need to text her, stuff like that. You're over here like getting a reading, is her good intentions are good or whatever. It's like y'all are going through that same shit. Spirit saying cut that out, just receive a good friendship. It's in his schooling. um Spirit says everything is in good order. As far as in school is going, everything is in good order. um I feel like the lady may have been very, very mad when she got fired. However, she felt free. She knew that that was not her calling to be in school, teaching like that. She knew that wasn't her calling, so she does feel free. She feels like she can, like, I feel like it worked out for her. So while getting fired is like a negative thing, I do feel like, as far as she's concerned, it actually put her in position to, to be available for an opportunity that is more suitable for her, and really is more happy for her. We got the King of Cups in reverse. Spirit is saying to watch your emotions, watch how you know what I'm saying? Don't hold it. You know what I mean? I know it's your child, and it's your child, and you don't play about him, but Spirit is saying don't hold it. Spirit is saying don't hold it. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Spirit is also saying don't put that on to the next teacher either. Don't
Okay.
hold it. Don't put it on to the next teacher. Don't put it on to the school, because it's not a reflection of the school. What is a reflection of the school is how they handled the situation, not the actual situation at hand. Um,
Yeah.
uh yeah, the King of Cups in reverse, and then we had the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is basically just saying what you said. As far as the voicemail, Queen of Swords in reverse, very vindictive, kind of bitter, kind of just unhappy. She wasn't happy. That's what it was. um I don't feel like you was the
Yeah.
only parent that she kept calling and shit about. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't want to be bothered with all these damn kids. um It was other people too. I just feel like you had the smoking gun. Um, the word flourish keeps coming up. Flourish suddenly. That's an affirmation that you can speak over your life, speak it over your child's life, speak it over that school. Flourish suddenly. Flourish suddenly. Flourish suddenly. You can chant that 108 times a day. Um, Spirit is saying that this is good. Everything is working. Two of Cups. Everything is working out in your favor. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card again for you. So you're shining. You feeling good about what's going on. Your going ons is happening how you want them to happen. Kinda. Spirit is saying just appreciate it and know that you deserve this good thing. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we also have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Spirit also saying like some sort of abusive power with this King of Cups in the reverse, some sort of abusive power. Spirit is saying there was something that they knew they just couldn't prove it, something like that. I feel like what you don't want to do is smother an opportunity, because we got the Queen of Cups in reverse next to the Ace of Wands in the upright. You don't want to smother an opportunity or be so sulking that you miss out on an opportunity, or that you tell the universe that you're not grateful for this or that this is not what you want, and then you get a different situation that is not necessarily. Um, Stop that! Why would you do that? If y'all gonna play, y'all gonna play, but don't be trying to scare him. Um,
And,
but there
you
is an
know,
opportunity that you have available to you. You just gotta make sure that you
you
are
didn't
open and
ask.
ready for it.
Yeah.
Uh, how is feeling about the school? Holy Spirit,
Door.
about the
Door.
school and this. Spirit is saying
Door.
to make sure you don't stifle his will, that you don't stifle his I mean, I
Door.
understand that authority is authority and that we've been trained
Door.
to lean and trust on authority. But also make sure that you are, so we have the Page of Wands in the upright and the Seven of Cups in the upright. I'm asking how about the situation. Make sure that you are giving him an opportunity to express. Don't
Mm-hmm.
smother or pour water on his fire. Try to smother it, or that's that Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like a smothering energy, trying to put something out. Um, Extinguish his will, his spot, his fire, his spirit, break his spirit. Try not to break his spirit. I know that you want to discipline him and you want to make sure he's on the right track, which is, right. But at the same time, make sure that you're consulting with him, with the world card here, being vigilant and observant, knowing his tendencies, because even in the situation with and I think this is a valuable lesson, even though the situation has passed, it's still a valuable lesson to reflect back on.
Yeah.
I know that there were times where she said things that it didn't quite sound right. It was like, wait a minute now, I this and that, but he don't be doing all of that. Like,
Yeah.
you
That's what
know,
made me stop, you know.
yeah. um there should, with discipline, there should be some sort of understanding that you come to with your child, some sort of conclude with the world card, justice card out here, a lot of major arcana. So this is a very, very influential time and pivotal like a pivotal moment. The situation means a lot moving forward, because he's going to be at that age like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. You just going to believe somebody and not even ask me you just disciplining me based off of the strength of what somebody else say. And there should be some sort of like, the teacher told me XYZ today, explain to me what's going on, tell me what happened. And
Hmm.
when your child is telling a flipper flapper versus when he telling you half a truth versus when he telling you the uproast truth, you know?
Yeah.
Um, so moving forward, I think that Spirit wants you just kind of consider him a little bit more, and make sure that you're careful not to break his spirit, not to stifle his will and things like that. And then two, we like to say, oh, this child is bad, this child is bad. If a child is so free and open to express themselves in a certain manner, then just be so grateful for that. Be so grateful that a child is so open and free that they're able to express. Because one sign of neglect and abuse for a child is them being real timid, real just kind of like not expressive, scared to open up, scared to do non-explorative. Children are going to explore and push limits just to see, so they have to understand boundaries and comfort zones. So they're going to explore and journey and express that way. And then you have a freaking mutable fire sign. So he's going to do it more than anybody. So make sure that you keep space for him to do that, right? Keep
Yeah.
space. Children may not know everything, but what a child damn sure knows is how they want to be treated and respected. They know that they don't want someone. It's like my son all the time. This is just an example. My son, he'll be ready to come tell me some shit, and I already kind of know where he going with it. So he'll be like, "Mama, I'm trying to tell you." I'll be like, "You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying shit." you know, I'm telling you, you don't need nothing. Like, what is you doing in this kitchen? Get out this kitchen. I'm trying to ask, you don't want shit because I already know you done ate, you done had a snack, you done had some drink. Boy, go sit down. And he'll be like, wait a minute now. My 6-year-old, he'll be like, no, you're gonna listen to what I have to say. At least let me tell you what I have to say. And I have to stop and I gotta be like, okay, yes, tell me what you have to say. And then he'll be like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too, but I know that's not what you had to say. So tell me the real what you had to say. Can I have some cookies? See, I already knew he was coming here to ask for some,
Right.
But you have to listen to them. So my son has expressed to me that he wants to at least be able to say what he wants to say without me cutting him off, without me shutting him down.
Mhm.
Like, no, you come into my kitchen, his kitchen's closed. At least let him express his wants and needs so he's able to articulate it and feel open enough to you to articulate it, and then you can tell him, yeah, no, no cookies is 9:30 at night, absolutely not, like that. So
So I feel like that I've been working on doing that with him, and
yeah.
like I've been doing that, but I feel like his dad, like he doesn't, I feel like he doesn't have patience. And I'll be trying to tell him like stuff like you don't have to yell at him about every little thing he does. Like at least I just feel like he just doesn't have patience, or he doesn't listen to him. I'm like, when he gets older, you're gonna wonder why he comes to me about things and not you, because you just you don't listen to him, or you always yell at him about stuff
I
and
mean,
it
what
don't even be
do
that
you want?
serious.
Hold on, pause. So are you a man or a father?
No, but
Okay.
I still feel like he
it
harsh
it
at
don't it
times.
don't
Like,
because most of the time when it comes to us, we gonna be soft and maybe too soft. That this is so duality came out at the beginning of the reading. There has to be, and this is not just one way or what. Babe, go lay down. Oh, take that shirt off. I'm about to bring your what's the name? Go put that in the laundry. Don't just sit it right there. And take them socks off. Where are you laying? Get down. You was just playing with the dog and trying to scare him. Now you scared. Be for real. Bro, the dog chasing me though. um, I shouldn't be laughing. Okay, anyway. Um, anyway, there has to be a balance in it. A man is not supposed to be all like that with their child. You're supposed to show your child love. Your child knows you love them. Your child knows that you care for them, that you're providing for them. You want the best for them. But at the same time, that man, you being that soft and feminine, you're pregnant, so I know it's even more just adorning him with love, this, that, and the third, in your way, There has to be some sort of disciplinary. There has to be some sort of, and it doesn't matter if he's comfortable coming to tell you stuff versus going to your husband to tell him stuff. I tell Leighton all the time, there might be some things that you don't need to tell me because with him being my only child, I'll do a bit. I have no more other children to take care of other than him. So let my son come home and tell me somebody touched him. I'm gonna turn into the headless horseman. I'm Medusa. I'm about to show out. I'm flipping all this shit over. Okay? Um, so that might not be something that you come and tell me because my reaction ain't gonna be my reaction may scare him, right? So I tell him there's multiple safe havens, baby. I am not the only safe haven, right? You can go to your nana and papa. You can go to your auntie. You can tell your bus. You trust your bus driver. You can tell your bus driver. I say, but certain things you want to tell me, you may not want to tell them. You might not want me to tell your nana and papa, but you want to tell me because of my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? So you may feel like you get more of a well-rounded whatever whatever. So that is, you know, that's the there's a juxtaposition, there's a duality, there's a balance, and everything has to be brought into that. So definitely being a fire sign and then a mutable one at that definitely needs that come here, because why are you come on, you're not about to use the bathroom in my house. Get up the door. Get your butt out. There you go potty. um but yeah, um everything has their every person, especially in a household, has its function, has its now. Yeah, should he be doing things with Kalan, like, different activities, helping him with his homework, all of that is part of discipline. Doing creative projects as well, all of that is discipline. Activities, certain projects that's helping him focus his attention on something. Yeah, that's discipline. It's not just punishing him for whatever. you know all of that, it has to be well rounded, but at the same time, let's not critique him so harshly. At least he is showing up, at least he's showing that he cares, right? Because I cannot tell you how many wayward children are at this prison I work at, not DJJ, prison. One of my kids just got stabbed up by another kid, and we run down the rock and ask each child where their daddy is. Never been around. Some of them ain't got a daddy or a mama. They grandparents raised them, and grandparents too fucking old to chase behind their ass. One of the boys, his daddy in the next unit over, doing 2 life sentences. His mama dead when he was 12. Mama died, and his dad over there doing 2 life sentences. The other ones, where your daddy at? Gone, never was around, dead, in prison, some fucking where.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband is a present help, because when you was by yourself in Virginia, doing it by yourself, and you felt like he wasn't showing that much attention, now we're on the opposite side of the spectrum, and it's a problem still. So find those, find drop into gratitude. Drop into gratitude. Where you feel like he may be too hard, that's when you come in with all the love that you can pour. And he can always come to you. That's not a weapon to use against your husband. That is a gratitude and an open comfort zone, a safe haven that you've created for your son. So you take your safe haven that you created for your son and use it as a weapon against your husband. But your son is you and your husband combined. He's a replication of both of your consciousness. And it doesn't matter if how you treat your son, how you treat his father matters, because spiritually, energetically, that gets poured into Kalan. Studies have shown that siblings and twins that have never met each other could have the same tendencies. Now, you are in the home with the whole entire family. So if that is that, if that have grown up, go lay down. I'm bringing your stuff. They've never met each other. Complete is adopted by two different people. Grow up with the same exact tendencies, this, that, and the third. And if that can be what it is, how much more do you think for a whole family to be together? And he's witnessing how you treat his father, especially when the father disciplines him. That's going to be a play against each other. That's going to be it could be a tool that he uses to play against each other. It could make the father more distant to where he's not even interacting with his son. So all of these things need to be considered, not just what it is that you don't like, what it is that you do like, what it is that he does right. Encourage more of that. If you see him handle a situation real gracefully, real, top notch, praise him. And I mean, stroke that ego. Like, stroke it all. I'm talking about, oh my God, babe, you like stretch it out. However you got to stroke his ego, stretch it out when you are praising him for something that you appreciate. There's ways to reiki your man to where he begins to submit to your spiritual guidance. But when it comes across as you using a weapon against him, right? Unconditional love, that grace, that falling in love, that is how you add water to the soil to soften it so that it can bend, so that it can be molded, restructured, right? Water is love, right? Symbolic of love. But it's not used as a weapon, a tsunami that will come and destroy all of the materials that you're working with. Okay?
Okay.
But he needs to give Kalan just as many hugs and kisses, if not more, than whatever punishment he's using. And discipline is not just punishment, baby. Discipline is not just punishment. Um, it's structured. So it can come through structured activities. It's proactive. So it's not just after something has happened, but it can be okay. It can be you want your blanket too as well? Okay, there you go. It can be before situations happen. Encouraging him to I love you. Good night. Thank you. It could also be um, you know, scenario. I mean, this is just as scenarios. Like, hey, if this happened, this is how you act, this is how you handle certain situations, you know. It's young, but these type of conversations start now. So encourage that. Encourage, praise the behaviors that you see that you really, really like, the attributes of your husband that you really, really like. And then also, um, when it comes to other things, maybe what I was about to say, encourage, praise and encourage, praise and encourage, praise and encourage, praising the attributes that you see, that his strong points. Encourage the cultivation of attributes that you wish that he would display. And I feel like it has a lot to do with you and your father, things that you wished or things that you desired to witness within yours. It's like you searching for that in your husband is not your father, he's father of your children. You know how you would have wanted to be treated as a baby girl to your between you and your father, and so that's what you're looking for. But you're a female is a male, and he's a fire sign. So the discipline and structure that your husband is doing, that's not even touching. You know what I'm saying? He's a boy, and then he's a freaking Sagittarius. So with that combined, he's gonna be okay. He's not gonna be hurt. He's gonna be absolutely okay with all of that discipline. Um, he's not gonna be punked out, too sensitive, or afraid and scared. He's gonna grow up. He's gonna do an interview somewhere about his dad and be like, "Yeah, pops ain't play that shit. He held me accountable for the behaviors and for doing right." You know what I'm saying? That would be his confession. So there's nothing really to worry about, as long as your husband is not abusing him physically, emotionally, calling him the B word, punching him in the face, none of that. Um, what else is saying?
Okay.
You're asking, is everything gonna work out until you finish school? Um, if it's your right now looks like your future. So keep your right nows, keep a collection of gratitude for those, and it will run into the future. um when mishap comes, and you worry about that, but focus on what's working out. Don't focus
Okay.
on what if it does what, or oh, that's going to have anxiety for you, and you need to have your nerves as calm as possible. So don't focus on that future. That's what being worried and concerned about the future um, creates anxiety. So just focus your attention on what's working out right now, and tell it, good job. Talk to your situation, your circumstance. Tell it, good job. You're working out. And this is the better good. This is the best good. Good job. Okay? So when you listen to this recording back, say that affirmation. Good job. You're working out for the better good. This is really the best good. Good job. I'm open for more of this great job. Just say that, and keep your concentration right there. So you're not worrying and adding anxiety to your nerves. Um, able to make it to the end. Okay. So, as far as support from your husband, I want you to just be okay with anyhow. All right. It don't matter if you by yourself. It don't matter if he escorting you across that damn stage. If he hired professional photographers to come, and a marching band, and throw confetti when you walk across that stage. You walking across that stage. You're getting your degree. You are graduating. Um, Once again, we're not going to add worry and concern to our nerves. What other people do is what other people do. I know that it's great to have that support system. It's great to have that solidarity. I got the Ace of Cups. Spirit is saying absolutely. Spirit is saying absolutely. But anyhow, the Page of Pentacles. Anyhow, you're gonna hold that damn diploma in your hand with that cap on. You're gonna rotate that tassel from one side to the next. They're gonna call you Tati. Yep. Spring your ass up. Put a pep in your step. Do a little dance across the stage. Something. I feel like your husband gonna be right there. And he gonna feel some type of way, like, yeah, that's my baby. Cause he's gonna feel like he was a part of the team that was able to make that happen for you. So he's going to be proud of you. He's going to be proud of himself for being able to, um, take care of finances, being motivated to even join the military. And even though that's not something that he wants to stick and stay, that he is being committed to it. So it's like a joint effort. Um, I feel like you need to silence. What's that movie called? Was it Mark? Was it Marco or it's some little Disney movie where they're like Silencio Bruno. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like that's what you need to say. Whatever that voice is in your head that's fighting for your life. So voice in your head, you feel like you just fighting for your damn life. Go sit your ass down. Find you a corner on the edge and sit down. And if you get up, I'm gonna push that damn chair off the edge and you gonna be falling. Whatever voice that is in your head that's like this, that, like, did you see how that nigga walked across the kitchen floor? Like, tell it, we don't like how he walked across the flow. Like, you know, tell it to hush, cause be fucking for real. Like creating scenarios, creating situations in your head. Nigga minding his own damn business, and here come your mind talking shit. It's probably recalling some shit that he did that wasn't favorable. It wasn't so pleasant once before. It's like, well,
Yeah.
shit, here we go again. I don't know. He kind of acting right, but shit, he done been kind of acting right once before, and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
That's you gotta you listen. We right now. We right here, right now. Tell that little voice in your head like this is a part of my mind chatter meditation that I do is like when you have those nagging thoughts, those repetitive thoughts, stuff like that, you know, in that moment when you realizing like, oh, I'm being a nag, like, or oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold him to some shit that happened 3 years ago. I'm trying to hold him to it. Like, what is it? What is the opposite and equal of that? Right? Because we live in duality. So if we're gonna be in this vibration on this earth, then why not use the tools that come with it? It's like you got listen, that's like how people be driving cars and they don't ever really know all the functions of the car. Like if you gonna pay for you paying thousands of dollars for this car and you're not even using all of the functions on it. Like read that damn manual, figure this shit out and use this. You didn't even know this button, would do that. Now it's such a convenience. You can't imagine not using the button, that's how I
Yeah.
feel like if we're gonna be on this earth, we might as well use what the hell we got going on there. Right? We don't need nothing else, just what we got. We got everything already. And you know how you got everything already is because we manifested this earth and projected ourselves down here. Don't none of this shit exist without us. So if people be like, oh, I need to go get this, I need to burn this. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna think about it, and that's what it's gonna be. If I say I'm gonna pray for you, that's the prayer right there. Sometimes I go into all the depths of it and, whatever, get in my zone. But for the most part, when I tell somebody I'm pray for you, my prayers hit, that's the prayer. Me telling you I'm about to pray for you is the prayer. That's the totality of the prayer. I don't ever bend the knee. And people are like, dang, did you you must have did because something happened, today. And in my mind be like, yeah, I told you I was gonna pray for you. That's exactly what I did. Is told you I was gonna pray. I don't if I don't ever have the money to buy a crystal or light another incense, it's gonna be quite all right. Cause guess what? I have my mind. And that shit only exists because of my mind. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how you gotta think of it. That's how you gotta
Yeah.
think of it. But I do see, so the answer to your question is absolutely yes. I'm giving you all of this extra shit because I want you to realize why you're asking these questions. Why is this your question? Why? Because this is your state of mind. Why is this your state of mind? The answer is yes. Ace of Cups, Page of Discs, and then we got the Seven of Wands with that why. But this is about the mind meditation, duality. We're down here on Earth. We live in a world of duality. Why not use it to your benefit? So when you have them thoughts, those unfavorable thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, the ones that repeat themselves, you memories that keep popping up, Find an opposite and equal. So the mind meditation is multifaceted, it's very dynamic because it just starts off with just, whatever, whatever, being mindful, collecting your thoughts. Then it goes into um finding an opposite and equal, like of this unfavorable thought. So anytime you think this nigga, like, he must be up to something, because look at him. I remember he wore that same shirt 4 years ago when he said this to me, and it pissed me off. He had that shirt on. Go take that shirt off, and then donate it or burn it. Something, like, what is the opposite and equal? And then just think that, and then rehearse that thought in your mind tenfold, 100-fold, maybe 108 times. You have that thought, and you create an affirmation behind that thought, a mantra behind that thought, and chant it 108 times, and tell the universe, no, 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 this is the thought that I want to have. So you send it 108 times. It's like you putting a shipping label on it, and sending it off to the universe, and tell them, hey, deliver on what the fuck I'm sending you. Then you have the part where you actually meditate and go back to certain memories, right? So you have those, those repetitive thoughts, and you have those memories that those thoughts are rooted in. And you go back, you make peace with those experiences, you know? Um, and that's what the spirit is saying about that. Don't worry about it. Ace of Cups, okay? The nigga love you. Damn. Let's see.
I know you love me.
Right. Okay, then what else? If love is the
Wait,
highest vibration, and you know he love you, then fuck all that other shit. What you about to say?
I was about to say, like, I probably already said this a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
but it still be in my mind. It still be like my
Okay.
plan, but like I still be thinking about me just leaving. Like, is it the
Leaving.
pregnancy or is it just, I don't know, probably the old stuff, like you said.
Well,
But me,
that's for you to explore. So we have the temperance out here. Temperance is um filling your cup. But it's about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mixing and meshing, and this, that, the sun and the moon, rainbows and butterflies, stability, grounded. Excuse
mm,
me. Walking on cloud nine. It's a little bit of all of those things. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit. It's a mixture.
yeah,
Um, um, chicken. How are you feeling about chicken right now? Like, you're eating it? Is it making you sick? Are you able to tolerate chicken broth? Um,
yeah,
yeah.
I eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah. I feel like when you eat your chicken, especially chicken broth, I'm seeing chicken broth in particular right now. You see, you get your chicken broth, and I want you to tell it, open up the windows of heaven and pour me out a blessing that I will not have room enough to receive. So this is like, you got blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. That means that you got enough for you, enough for later, enough to give. Um, it's a gateway. Open up the gateway. Let me work on it. I'm downloading it. I haven't quite got it yet. But the chicken broth, um, chicken gizzards, and chicken liver. I don't know how you feel about that. But these are things like, when you eat your chicken and you have your chicken broth, imagine a gateway being open, and that all good things between, you and your husband are going on. And Spirit is saying to wait. We got Wu Wei in reverse. Wu Wei is everything returning to each other, but I do see a split, right? With it being in reverse, it's like a split. It's like something departing. It's like um the rain coming down, um like a fresh rain. But I'm hearing like a dew, right? The sun card is here. So I feel like this too shall pass. Page of Cups. This too shall pass. Um, but I feel like it's something that you're gonna have to, it's gonna be on your heart for a minute. Um, Eventually it passes, but it's gonna be on your heart for a minute. But I feel like it's like a fresh rain. The sun is coming out right after that rain, and then it's a rainbow of promise, right? The vow that you and him took, the covenant that y'all took. Um, so I don't feel so to answer your question, it'll be on your heart for a little bit. However, get it off because I feel like this is it's gonna pass. I don't feel like it's I'm just hearing like a whole bunch of like little Christian sayings. Trouble don't last always. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe imagine yourself like preaching a word and you're preaching the word, you're ministering to your husband, but you're giving him like a raw and unadulterated truth. Like and this could just be a meditation that you do, or it could be a journal that you do where you're at the pulpit, right?
Mm.
And whatever pit that you imagine he's in, I think you could be a better father. You haven't always been there for me. You horrible with finances. Whatever pit that you feel that your husband is in, that he dug for himself, you are his pastor. You are his shepherd. And you are in that pulpit and you're going to minister to him. You're going to give him the truth, how you really see and feel it. And then you're going to give him the solution of love to help rise him up. Like I said, that love, that water element, it softens the soil, softens the ground. So it can be molded, it can be mixed and build whatever it needs to. That foundation can be a little bit more solid. If you needed to add something or take something away, you soften it. You can do that. Like imagine clay and how you add a little bit of water here. You may wet your hands, you molding it and you sculpting it. um that is what your love is doing. So you imagine that pit that he got himself in, and then you minister to his heart with love, unconditional love, and you restructure that foundation and you build him up. Them cracks in the foundation, you fill them up. What is it that you can do? How can you pour into him? What can you say? um and good on doggone well that he got some cracks in his foundation. When I say his foundation, I'm talking about how he was raised, who he was raised by. And that is the grace that you give to him. Because unconditional love and grace can at times be used synonymously, like can use interchangeably. Um, because you know that you have some childhood wounds.
Mhm.
He damn sure got some. And so that that knowledge of that opens up the door for grace and unconditional love. But that feeling is going to go away. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The birth of the baby. I don't know why, but I just always felt like the baby was going to be delayed. Like the baby ain't coming like when you want him to. Yeah, Page of Swords delay.
Cause so the reason why I asked that is because I finally went to my appointment this week, and the lady was like that I'm gonna have to get induced.
That you might get
So
induced.
yeah, but then she was like, I mean, because of my blood pressure and stuff, and she was
Yeah.
like, it'd be 39 weeks. But she was like, if the baby come before then, the baby come before then. But that's when I'm gonna be induced.
At 39
So
weeks. I feel like
yeah,
so we got the Page of Cups and and Page of Swords, Lord have mercy. The Page of Swords, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So your past pregnancy was late, early. I feel like
he was he was induced too, but he was that was I guess it was late because he didn't come
you may have a
early.
similar experience from the past. You may have a similar experience. I feel, but and then we got the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords here. Um, no, hold on, because I'm getting 8 months. How far are you now?
5 still.
5. I'm
Yeah.
getting 8 months. But Spirit is saying you may have a similar experience, so that could be the inducing. This baby gonna come late. I feel like you may have a change. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you may have to get induced. I feel like he may be late, but I feel like you may have a change. So your blood pressure is high right now, but I feel like that may change around the 7 or 8 month mark. So that's where I'm getting that 8 months. That your 8 months may be a significant change. Um the blood pressure.
I'll be walking a lot too next semester because we got 12-hour clinicals. And I'm like,
Make sure you ask your doctor what socks would be best for you. I feel like socks are coming up. Socks and some sort of Crocs. Spirit saying like don't wear those or something like that. You might need to wear like some Skechers shoes or something with like a thick and like what's name?
softer.
Yeah, inside of it. Spirit is saying like don't wear whatever nursing shoes or Crocs or whatever. Spirit is saying no.
Yeah, that's what I have now. It's kind of like a clog type of shoe.
Yeah, Spirit saying don't wear that. Get you like some Skechers or with like a thick insole or something like that. Um that's what Spirit is saying.
My legs been swollen too
Yeah,
already.
ask your doctor about your water intake and also some about electrolytes. Um Maybe drinking alkaline water or water that have the electrolytes in it, like body armor water, something like that, essential plus, something like that. um I'm getting
Okay.
to,
Yeah, I haven't been
yeah,
drinking that much water. I'm kind of,
yeah, you need to be drinking that water. I'm also getting um some like a jug a day or something like that. Also like a well or something. Whisper, what is it? Is it like a well near you, or either like doing faucet water and put a filter on it or something like that. Um
um,
but you need to definitely be drinking more water, and you need to be mindful of the type of water that you're drinking. Also ask your doctor about special socks. You can start wearing them now. You don't have to wait until next semester, and then you need to get you some better shoes for when you're walking around, this that. um yeah, I feel like I feel like later on you feel more strong, you feel like you feel empowered, you feel strengthened, like you have more energy for some reason. This is like 7 8 months. You feel like you got more energy regardless of how your health is. You feel like you got more energy. It's like you're at the home stretch and you're just ready to rock and roll, ready to get it going. um it's like
that's okay.
you can see your
That's
chips
cool.
coming in. I feel like you're gonna want to see, like you may be like, no, let's not induce just yet. Let's see if he comes naturally. Like if he just want to come, go ahead and come on.
That's crazy because I've been thinking that. It's like I
Yeah.
want to get induced, but then I'm like, I want the experience of like my water breaking and
Right,
the actual
right,
contractions by itself without the
right.
pitocin. Like that's crazy. I've been
You
thinking that.
got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups out here, so you know your mama. So um you're tapped in, you're in tune to your feminine, your intuition, and you know what's up. We got the moon and we got the 5 of wands. So I see your blood pressure is high. I see that that might be something that you experience a little bit more. It may be like you may be like trying to catch your breath, almost like clutching your chest, like like you were trying to catch your breath, almost like you got
Mhm.
something sitting on your chest or something. I feel like making sure that your emotions are regulated, telling whatever that voice is in your mind, Silencio. Take your ass and go sit down on the verge. And if you get up, I'm pushing you off the edge. Making sure you keep your mind, you may even start like playing games. So I don't know if this is like video games or if this is like, chess games, crossword puzzles, something. Um, Learn a game or either start playing games or start coloring, stuff like that. Color therapy, Spirit is saying. Color therapy. Look into that. um Maybe even wear colors that make you feel beautiful, make you feel calm, you know um doing stuff like that. Look into it. Okay.
Okay.
um I feel like your friend is going to really I feel like you need to spend some time, like y'all need to I feel like y'all need to spend some time together at least a few times a week, because I feel like that gives you kind of like a, like, you know what, all right, everything all right, like you'll feel that way. um it's like a stream of happiness. It's like a like a understanding, and a good, it's a good vibe. Okay.
And the reason why I asked about this, because I probably was over exaggerating, but
Hmm.
um she was wanting she been saying for a while she been wanting to go switch to the other class. Just
Hmm.
like a it's like another class, but they have a different schedule. So we have like two different schedule.
Hmm.
And she's saying she want to switch over there. I'm like, you say we were supposed to be sticking it out together, we were supposed to be
Hmm.
doing it together. And I'm thinking it's because she be talking she be talking to the other girls that don't even like me. So I'm like, is you trying to go over there so you can be with them, or like what? Like we supposed
No,
to
no, no,
be
no, no, no.
sticking through this together,
I think
and you
I think people are allowed to like you, people are allowed to dislike you, and the people that like you are allowed to like the other people that dislike you. So I don't feel like y'all's friendship has anything to do with her being cool with other people that don't like you or not, right? That's not a true test of loyalty. Her just having an issue with other people that have an issue with you. True test of loyalty is how she can be mutable, how she can be commutable, how she can host different relationships and still be a genuine support and friend to you. So give her that opportunity to express that as a friend. It doesn't matter if she wants to switch classes or not. Y'all are still in nursing school and y'all are still both graduating. And that's what I mean when you ask about, is your husband going to be supporting you? It don't damn matter if he do or not. He is, but it don't matter if he does or not. Your ass is still going to graduate. You're still in nursing school and you're still going to graduate. So let's not focus and worry about things that can cause anxiety to your nerves. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, this is a good, solid friendship. This the freckled girl. The
This is no, not the white girl you was telling me
uh,
about the last time.
uh
She um we still be talking and stuff. Like we're
mhm.
getting closer to.
Yeah.
This is the girl I was telling you that came and helped me do the
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. At your
baby shower. I
concert.
mean, not baby shower, gender reveal and stuff. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I'm thinking that's who you referring to
Yeah. 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 It
this
was.
whole time.
No, 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 no. I was referring to whatever friend you asked about in that question. That's what I was
Oh
referring
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So this is her. All of the good stuff that I say in the reading was about who you asked about.
yeah.
Um. So yeah, honey. Well, I'm about to study a little bit and then take my little bit to bed, okay? Because I have 3 tests tomorrow. So
Oh, I got a
Yeah.
test tomorrow too.
Yeah. So about to
Okay.
study and go to bed. I'll talk to you
This call
later.
is no longer being recorded.
You heard me?
Okay. What'd you say?
I said I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you.
All right, good night.
Good night.